Interdependence is when two or more organisms depend on one another.
Everything you see exists together in a delicate balance. As king, you need to understand that balance and respect all the creatures, from the crawling ant to the leaping antelope.
But Dad, don't we eat the antelope?
Yes, Simba, but let me explain. When we die, our bodies become the grass, and the antelope eat the grass. And so, we are all connected in the great circle of life.
Just as Mufasa was telling Simba, all organisms within the environment are important.
If one is missing, the whole balance is upset. Some animals depend on one another to get energy.
This is an example of interdependence. Just like we get energy from the foods we eat, animals get energy from the foods they eat.
So true, so true. All organisms are either producers or consumers. Producers get their energy from the sun, up above. They make their own energy. Some producers might be the grass that Simba and Mufasa walked through as they were talking, or the tree where Rafiki lives.
Some animals, such as the giraffe, antelope, and zebras, eat these grasses. This makes them consumers. Consumers are animals that get their energy by eating other organisms. The producers and consumers are interdependent. Some of the consumers rely on the producers for food. When the consumers die, their bodies make the ground more fertile, so the producers can grow. Without one, the other will not survive.
All consumers eat different things. Some consumers, like the giraffe, zebra, and antelope we discussed, only eat producers. These plant eaters are known as herbivores.
Hey herbivore, what you eating?
Plants. Hey plant eater, what's your name?
Herbivore. Some consumers eat only meat. Simba and Mufasa, who are lions, are meat eaters. They eat other animals to get energy. Meat eaters! Hoo-ha-ha! Meat eaters! Hoo-ha-ha!
Other consumers are known as omnivores. Omnivores eat everything.
Everything?
Everything. Well, not everything, but they eat both plants and animals. Pumbaa, the warthog, would be an omnivore. Warthogs eat both plants and, you guessed it, animals. Omnivores eat everything.
Everything?
Everything!
All consumers are interdependent. Omnivores and carnivores depend on other animals for food. Herbivores and omnivores rely on producers for food. Producers rely on other animals to fertilize the soil.
We can show the flow of energy in an ecosystem with a food chain. As we said earlier, plants, or producers, get their energy from the sun. Animals get their energy from plants or animals. The food chain organizes the information we know about the flow of energy from one organism to the next. In a food chain, we start with a producer.
Remember, those are plants like grass and trees, but you get the picture. Then, the animal who eats the plant comes next. Those can be omnivores who eat everything, or herbivores who eat plants.
Hey herbivore, what you eating?
Plants! Hey, plant eater, what's your name?
Herbivore. Next, we add a picture of the animal who ate the other animal. This animal can be an omnivore who eats everything, or a carnivore, meat eater. In this case, the zebra will eat the grass to get energy. We show the flow of energy from the grass to the zebra by drawing an arrow from the grass to the zebra.
Finally, we add a picture of the animal who ate the zebra. The animal can be an omnivore who eats everything, or a carnivore who eats meat. But it's almost always the carnivore. In this case, the warthog ate the zebra for energy. We show the energy flow from the zebra to the warthog by drawing an arrow from the zebra to the warthog.
Members of the food chain are interdependent. They depend on one another for energy. If one member is missing, another may not have the food it needs.
The members of the food chain can be labelled by their place. The producer is always known as the producer. The consumers are organisms we specify. The first animal in the food chain, the organism who ate the producer, is called a first level consumer.
The second animal in the food chain who ate the zebra is called the second level consumer. The third organism in the food chain is called the third level consumer.
Let's recap. The zebra ate the plant. He's the first level consumer. The warthog ate the zebra, which makes him the second level consumer. And the lion ate the warthog. He would be the third level consumer. These consumers all depend upon one another. They are interdependent. The flow of energy through the food chain is just one example of how organisms can be interdependent.
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 That's right, interdependent.
Interdependent.
Hey, herbivore, what you eating?
Plants! Hey, plant eater, what's your name?
Herbivore.